Hi. After so many shots of adjusting my camera height and everything, I think this is the perfect height I found. So let's begin the video. Have you guys ever noticed when we have an exam the next day and then we give the exam and then we get out of the examination hall, and the moment we get out of the examination hall till the moment we actually get the results in our hand, we're always and constantly worrying about the results. But I'm explaining to you that what's the point of worrying? I mean, you've done your job, you've either studied and then given your exam, or you've not studied and then given your exam. It doesn't matter. And because you've studied, you know your results, that maybe you're gonna pass and like whatever, you're gonna get good marks. And if you've not studied, then you are like, poor soul, what can I do? So you know, right? And the moment you've given your exam, things are out of your control. You can't control your results anymore. You can't control anything. So your control was only up to the point when you were supposed to study for it and prepare for your exam. Do you realize there's no point of worrying now? And I'm not talking about those people who do not worry, who do not get nervous, like who have like high IQs or something. Uh, oh my god, I actually know a person like that. Anyways, so this is the theme of my video, okay? And this is the quote that I'm gonna discuss with you. And the quote is, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Yeah, so this is what I'm gonna talk about in this video. So the quote is by this guy, and I understand something from this quote which is deep, insightful, so meaningful, and so enlightening. The example that I gave you, that you have no control over your results anymore, and your control was over up to the point where you were supposed to study for it. So if we apply this thing to our quote is, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap. I mean, the money you make, but by the seeds that you plant. I mean, how are you making that money? And what does it actually mean to you? How involved are you in the process of making money? That's a money example. And if we take this quote by literal meaning, it is like, how involved are you in sowing the seeds, in planting the seeds? How involved are you? How much do you want it? Or how much do you feel for it? How much love do you have for it? Or something like that, if you get my point. Rather than worrying about the results, like, for example, just imagine you are like a that's gonna be funny, okay? Just imagine you're like sitting on a ground, and you have a seed and you're planting it, okay? And then you've planted it. You were not actually in the moment. You were thinking about something else, or you were thinking like, how is it gonna be in the future and everything, okay? You were thinking like that, not what you're doing. You're not paying attention. Not paying attention, no, not paying attention is not the correct word I want to use here. The word I want to use is, you're not aware and you're not present. You're not in the present moment to enjoy that present moment. Like, you have that sapling or seed, whatever you have in your hand, and you're like, feel the dirt on your hands and feel everything about that seed and give your energy to the seed. You have a beautiful and blissful and so vibrating energy within yourself, within ourselves. We all have it. So vibrate it outside and vibrate it with every being, with anything and everything. So what I mean to say is that you're not doing that with that seed while you're planting it. Rather, you're thinking like, how is it gonna look like when it grows up and everything. So you're already thinking about the results when you harvest it, how the harvest's gonna be, how the tree's gonna be, is it gonna be good, bad, or whatever. You're thinking about that and worrying over that thing instead of enjoying the fucking present moment. That's all I'm gonna, that's all I wanna make you understand. That's so necessary. You fucking need to enjoy this present moment. Okay, so this is one way I understand this quote, okay? There's another way that I understand this quote, which I'm gonna explain after this. I'm explaining this. So my this part is being present. You got to be present, man. Like, be present in every moment. I know it's difficult because most of the times our subconscious is running us and we are all fucking unconscious beings. But That's the purpose, you know. Once you experience the consciousness, and once you experience the way you're being, like you're becoming a conscious being in each and each day, each and each moment, your life changes, and you're like hooked on it. So be present. Be present when you're forming relations. Be present when you're communicating with a loved one, with a stranger, with a dog, with a bird. I even communicate with squirrels and the insects that come in my room. Form a relation with that being. Observe. Be observant in that specific moment, because relations matter, right? And especially when the relation's gonna be like deep, if that person's going to become your friend, or if it's about your parents, if it's about your daughter, things like that. Be observant in that moment, how that person is making you feel, what is the energy that that person is vibrating. Is it negative, is it positive? It's just high and low, when you're happy and vibrant and full of fucking colors and enjoy each and every day. That's like being at the happiest frequency, and like high frequency, which is 5 600. Okay, if you see Dr. not Kruger, that's Dr. Hawkins. Yeah, Dr. Hawkins vibrational chart that he formed, fucking awesome chart. Okay, maybe I'll show it here. You can see. And the people who are at the lower vibration, they are like in anger, in bad mood. When you say, "Na, I'm in bad mood," when you're not feeling good, of course it's something that's hurting you, it's something that's making you feel bad, it's something that's giving you fucking stress. I get it, but that's a low vibrational thing. These are low vibrational platforms. So you have to remember, while forming relations and doing important tasks, while finding a job, you have to be able to find, I mean, that should be your priority. You have to find a job that satisfies your soul, that will make you get up in the morning with a smile on your face, and with an excitement, and with a looking forward to going to the office. Okay, because if you're not present in that moment, and if you're choosing just a job over your awesome job, just a job and over your awesome job, where things will be awesome, you will be fucking happy and everything, over just a job, I mean, just a job, like anything will do with you. You will suffer. You have to, I mean, you have no fucking interest when you're choosing the job. You have no fucking interest that what are my interests. You're not thinking what are my interests, and that is how I should find my job, and that is what I should do. You'll suffer, and this person wouldn't suffer. He will be happy, and you will have stresses and bad moods and everything. Well, he will have also have bad moods, but you're a conscious being, right? I think I can rely you to understand it yourself, what I actually mean by it. Another thing I want to say, that you have to be especially present in the moment when you're angry, okay? Because angers make break hearts, and you don't want to break hearts. And then also when you're happy, because when you're happy, you tend to make promises. Because you're happy, you're thinking that everything is going well and amazing, and nobody can stop me, and I'm like invincible. I get it. I feel that too. But do not make promises blindly, okay? Be present. That's all I want to say. Hi. Um, yeah, so that's my perspective over things. And if you like my perspective, and if this fucking resonates with you, oh my god, there's a bear in just behind my window, and I'm just worried if she's gonna come in. I should chill and not worry.